Marvel loves keeping things close to the chest, but sometimes secrets just kinda get out. And recently, the secretive giant had a major leak about Doctor Strange 2's plot, and fans are not happy. So keep watching as we reveal the juicy details about MCU cameos that could finally happen. First up, the leak reveals the major cameos. If you're watching this video, then you wanna know what actually happened. But just in case, here's a massive spoiler alert for what's ahead. So first things first. How did the leak happen? There's a well-known Marvel insider, a Patreon user simply known as Daniel RPK, who revealed a list that they believe has every single cameo that fans should expect in Doctor Strange 2. Keep in mind, though, that any leaks should be taken with a grain of salt, since we can't determine their authenticity or accuracy before we watch the movie for ourselves. With that out of the way, are you ready to hear who we might be seeing in cinemas on May 6th? According to Daniel RPK, we'll be getting cameos from Anson Mount as Black Bolt, Haley Atwell as Captain Carter, Lashana Lynch as Captain Marvel, Charlize Theron as Clea, and here's the one fans have been anticipating for ages, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, and John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. Okay, if we're getting Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, then Christmas came early. Seriously, this is a fan cast that actually came true. Well, if it is true, that is. We can't say for certain yet. But next, the video making rounds on social media. We found out about the video that's circulating on Twitter and Instagram, but came across it accidentally during our research. And boy, was one of our writers ticked off. He was hoping to be surprised in the cinema and actually flipped his chair in protest. But the office cat began purring and he just completely forgot about Doctor Strange for a few hours. So, what's the video about? Apparently, it shows Wanda Maximoff facing off against Black Bolt, Captain Carter, a possible Captain America variant, and the main attraction, Krasinski as a bearded Reed Richards. There's no audio in the clip, so we can't be certain what the context is. Are they actually facing off, or is Wanda winding down after a fight with someone else and the team arrived a little too late? Again, we'll be seeing that for ourselves on May 6th. The leak confirms a major faction. Fans went wild when they saw the official trailer from Multiverse of Madness. Obviously, it meant that we'd be getting an Avengers-level experience this summer, but it was also because of a scene where Doctor Strange is led into a large circular room that looked surprisingly like a courtroom and had high-backed chairs at the end. There was immediate buzz that the Illuminati would make its debut in this movie, and the voice heard talking to Strange in the scene did sound like Sir Patrick Stewart. Twitter, Instagram, Google, everything exploded with searches about the Illuminati, and countless articles popped up trying to explain what really happened. If the leak is to be believed, we'll finally be getting the Illuminati in Doctor Strange 2, since most of the members are already expected to make appearances. While we probably won't get the exact comic book version of the Illuminati, we'll probably get a new variation of them. We have Professor X and Chiwetel Ejiofor's Carl Mordo, obviously, and with the new leaks, we'll have Reed Richards, Black Bolt, Captain Carter, and perhaps Strange himself. What their role is in the overall MCU and how they'll connect to the events we've already seen in the past remains to be seen, and we're more than excited about it, if it actually happens. Up next, the video could be a fake. Like we said with the cameo list reveal, take it with a grain of salt. These days, anything could be deep faked. From Tom Cruise's face on a Tom Cruise impersonator to removing Henry Cavill's mustache in the original Justice League cut, we've seen it all. It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that someone just grabbed footage from old Fantastic Four movies and other MCU movies and stitched them together. And to put the cherry on the top, deep faked Krasinski and a bunch of others into it. Remember, this is Marvel we're talking about, the ones that remove characters from shots in the official trailers and have alternate takes for every scene that they use as red herrings. Our theory is that they deep-faked the clip themselves and released it into the wild to see what happens. But don't quote us on that, it's just something that we'd do if we were Kevin Feige. Seriously, hire us. And the fans are furious about the leak. Considering the fact that the leaks came just days before the movie's official release, many fans are understandably angry about it. If you take one look through Twitter or search the hashtag Multiverse of Madness, you'll see tweets by many users expressing their annoyance with the leaks. And we don't blame them. When it comes to Marvel fans, or any comic book fans for that matter, these movies matter to them. They even prefer the TV spots have as little information or teasing as possible so that they get to experience the movie in its full glory in cinemas, the way it's meant to be, you know? Another example is Marvel dropping the ball by releasing a TV spot ahead of the movie's release that showed Captain Carter facing off against Wanda. It's obvious that fans didn't want to know about it until they saw it for themselves on May 6th. Some even said that they won't be watching the movie in the cinema simply because Marvel needs to chill with their character teases. It totally wasn't our writers saying that. And now, with these leaks, those tempers reached a boiling point, but there's someone who had a hilarious reaction to everything. Next, Gunn's reaction to the leaks. James Gunn took to Twitter to express his thoughts about the recent leaks. While everyone was understandably pissed off, he found a way to joke about it. He posted a clip from one of the Church of the Rock's plays in Canada and shows Loki about to crucify Iron Man, with the entire scene set to Chumbawamba's tub thumping and REM's It's the End of the World. His caption read, "Who leaked this Doctor Strange 2 footage? Not cool." While his tone is serious, it's actually really funny. Our understandably angry writer retweeted that tweet, so it seems like he's learning to joke about it too. We support that, because really, when the cat's out of the bag, sometimes all you can do is laugh about it. Next, the Illuminati's role in the MCU. Currently, there's just not much information about the Illuminati's role in the MCU, and the constant leaks and theories just muddle the waters. But there is some speculation that suggests that the members are going to be killed by Wanda during the movie. This suggests that Wanda may be appearing as a supervillain in Multiverse of Madness. When Sam Raimi was asked whether Wanda, Karl Mordo, or Sinister Strange are the main antagonists in the movie, he cryptically said that at times it's all of the above. It could suggest that Wanda might be a villain, in the beginning kill off the Illuminati, and then eventually turn to the good side. But it could also be a red herring from the director. But let's say that Wanda does end up killing them off. What's the point of introducing them then? Well, it could mean two things. First, introducing the Illuminati means that more Avengers-like factions across the universe do exist, and they have a vested interest in saving their individual universes from powerful threats. Second, it'll help introduce characters like Professor X, Reed Richards, and other Illuminati members in the MCU, and establish that they do exist in the MCU, but just not in the prime timeline that we're used to. Since we're getting supremely powerful enemies like Kang the Conqueror and Gore the God Butcher in Thor: Love and Thunder, it makes sense to introduce at least one faction, like the Illuminati in Doctor Strange 2, so that fans know that there are superheroes who will go up against multiversal threats. Now, Wanda's role may be far bigger in Strange 2. The Marvel insider Daniel RPK also revealed something interesting about the Scarlet Witch's role in the upcoming movie. According to his tweets, Wanda is as important to the story as Doctor Strange himself, going so far as to say that she has as much screen time as him. Fans have always seen her as a supporting character in Doctor Strange 2, considering the promotional materials and trailers we've seen so far. They did imply that Wanda would help, but only help. Not much else was revealed. This leak and the fact that we saw Captain Carter going up against Wanda in the TV spot could add some weight to the Marvel insider's tweets. If we take Daniel RPK seriously, which we're trying not to, it seems that we'll be seeing more than just Wanda trying to aid Doctor Strange in his quest. Either way, we're not discouraged by the leaks. We're headed to cinemas on May 6th, and we're hyped as hell. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. How'd you react to the recent leaks? And what are your latest theories about the movie? Tell us in the comments. As always, hit the like button if you liked our video and hit subscribe so you never miss out on future uploads. Till next time.